Hello, folks. This is Crane for the Ordinary Show podcast live from Texas, close to the Space City, Houston, Texas. I'm in a part of the neighborhood on the west side of the city, and we're going to try this live for the first time. As you know, if you've been watching any of my podcasts, those are recorded videos that I upload to YouTube. After doing that, I don't know, maybe 36 or somewhere around 40 ordinary show podcast in English, and I have a lot in Spanish that I do a daily rapidin, like the fast one, the little fast one about Mexican football, not soccer. And anyway, I like speaking Spanish when I do football, not soccer. And I'm a Tigres fan. As you can see, there is right there, there is a Tigres jersey, Tigres de la Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León. And we are here for the first time just talking about this is the ordinary show, the podcast, and this is live. So bear with me. This is the first time I do this live. I can talk forever. That's the way I always been. I've been an MC for the companies I work for. I'm an engineer. I've been a project engineer and a project manager for engineering companies or plants doing refineries, chemical plants, industrial, commercial, everything. But I always had an knack for talking in public. So this is it. Live on the internet with nobody watching. That's okay. It's the first time I do. I got like 560 around there subscribers on YouTube on my YouTube channel. Somebody will eventually click on this and see, oh, my main guy is live. And this show is brought to you by look at this. What does he say? Motherfucker. That's the jingle. Motherfucker is my brand. Look at my hat. Look at my shirt. There's the foca. By the way, this means foca means seal in Spanish. The seals go to their daily activities to the whole life, you swimming, playing in the water, sleeping, and doing their nasty business without no care in the world. That is a great life. That's what I say. Live in seal mode. Live in mode foca. That's the meaning of this. Mode foca. And the jingle again. Motherfucker. Anyway, so we're here on Saturday. This is completely unscripted. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. So, whatever comes to my mind, the first thing that came to my mind was football, not soccer. Don't say soccer. It's football. You play with your feet. Football. Instead, the American football, as you know, that you call football, is okay. Football. But the only thing you do with the foot is kicking field goals or punting or kicking it off. The rest is with the hands. You throw it, you grab it, you carry it, you try to steal it, you recover, you run with it. So that should be, I don't know, handball. Oh, you got a Super Bowl and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. But the most watched sport in the world is football, not soccer. You see, FIFA, FIFA, FIFA. What does it mean? What's the F? It's Football International Federation Association. It's nowhere soccer. It's not FIFA, Soccer International Federation Association. No, it's football, not soccer. So talking about football, the 2026 World Cup is coming to North America, mainly in the United States, where I'm at. This is I live close to Houston. I want to say it's 25 miles to Houston. So there's going to be a lot of games here in the main stadium, which is the big stadium where the Texans play the football, which I'm going to call American football. And I don't have nothing with the Texans here. I do with the Astros. Look, the Astros, World Series champions. Yeah, I think I'm going to talk about Houston sports in football, not soccer. So football in America. Are we ready for the 2026 World Cup for el Mundial de Fútbol? The World Cup, that's in Spanish. Don't feel threatened, gringo. I'm Mexican born, but I'm American by choice. What does that mean? I have my banderita here. I'm an American citizen. I should have wore one of these when the pandemic was in. I was show I'm an American by choice, and I'm also Mexican because I'm Mexican born. And so I have both of them right here. Ta-da! I'm gonna put it right here. See? Mexico. Oh, there it is. If I have one, so I'm a Mexican born American by choice, guys. So let me take this off. I'm a guy of two countries. I carry both passports, and I'm not lying. I'm gonna show you this right now. See, that is the Mexican passport, and that is the American passport. So, what are the advantages of having two passports? Like, for instance, you go on vacation. You go to Paris, France. That's a 10-hour flight. I know because I lived in Paris for about a year for a company I used to work for. And so you go in with your Mexican, with, let's say, you go in with your US passport. And the French guy is, qu'est-ce que vous faites, Amare, Paris? What I'm doing in Paris. I don't know if I remember that correctly. You French guy or you who really knows French are watching this. Yeah, I probably didn't say it right. I mean, that was from 2019 to 2020. I was exiled from Paris, France, because of the pandemic. I was actually on the last day you can fly back to the United States because before asking major questions, because Trump said, "Come back to America, American friend," and I was an American citizen already. So you go to France. Let's say you go to Paris and you want to spend there like a you honeymoon, or you just go shopping with your wife to the Louis Vuitton store and to all the stores they got over there. No matter how rude the people are, they are rude. If you don't speak their language exactly how they speak it, they're gonna treat you bad. It's like you go to the airport. I am Mexican born, American by choice. Let's say I go in with American passport because I had no the visa wasn't the Mexico. Okay, so let's say I go in with the United States passport. I'm on the line of étranger, which means extranjero, which means out of the country guy, and go in and finally get up to the agent at the booth there for immigration, and you show in your American passport, and he's right off the bat. He looks at it. Eh, merd. Yes, he said mierda in Spanish, merd in French, shit in United States English. Why? They don't like us. They don't like America, even though in America we went and saved their asses from the Nazis. Oops, maybe I should say the Nazis. But when that's part of history, it's there, it happened. So, yeah, so they don't like us. They don't like us being Americans. Me, the same guy. So they go search, cavity search. Not to that extent, but yeah, you can see that they don't like Americans, and especially if you start speaking English, they parlez-vous français, and you say oui, and then you start speaking something in French, and they don't like it. Uh, please, and they say in the worst English, please do not hatchet my language. I love my language. So anyway, so you don't do it. So you have a hard time getting through customs. You will get through it, but let's say I come in with my Mexican passport, and then the guy at the booth, same guy at the booth. Come on, vamos para allá. We go there. And I'm gonna speak English and Spanish because I like doing that. I like mixing Spanish and English. So what is the deal? It's okay. So there we are at the booth. I show my Mexican passport. Oh, oui, Mexican. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Bienvenido a la París. Have a great time. Que la pase bien. Stamp, going. Why? Because everybody loves Mexican. They love mariachis, they love tacos, they love tacos, they love tacos, they love La Viquina. La Viquina is a Mexican song that is played by mariachi and it's awesome. And it goes something like this. La Viquina tiene pena y dolor. Something like that. I mean, I'm not a singer, so it was probably bad, but just know that in my heart I sound awesome. I hear my puppy there. Oh, I thought it was coming. She's probably looking for the football. Football, football, football. Three different things. So anyway, so we're talking about football, not soccer, and the World Cup in 2026, which is going to be mostly, like I said, probably 80 or more than 80% of the games are going to be in the United States of America, some in Canada, some in Mexico. Just to say it's in three countries when it's really in the United States. Mexico's got, I don't know, 10 games. or less. Same thing with Canada and the United States. This is the first time they're gonna be. I think. See, it used to be 32 teams on the World Cup. Now I think it's gonna be 48. 48 teams in the World Cup for playing football, not soccer. So anyway, little break, commercial break. This show is brought to you by Motherfucker. Go to our website, the Shopify store. If you go to our main channel link, there's a link for our Shopify store. Click in there. Go to our store. Right now we have 20% on all the hats. Let me show you. We got 5 different hats in the store right now. We got this one that I have right now. This is a performance hat, moisture weekend. Really nice, closed out. It's got a snapback. Let me show you. See, snapback. Craneproductions.com in the back. That's our main website. Also, we have Trucker Hats, the legendary 112 from you know who. There it is. This is the one I like to call the patriotic one. Motherfucking red, white, and blue. And then we have the gold and black, or black and gold. This is awesome. Motherfucker is also the trucker hat. Right now, they're all 20% on our website store in Shopify. I also have a red and black, blood and gauze, like you want to call it. Red and black. Look at that. Awesome. Snapback as well. And I have one that is caramel and black, which is awesome as well. Look at that. It's a beauty. The regular price on all these hats, all of them, is $29.99, but for a limited time, and you can look at this on the website, we got them for 20% off. So you end up paying like $24 or something like that. It's a ganga. So it's a very good sale if you want to go out there. And besides that, we also have shirts. This one, see, there's the foca right there, the seal of the motherfucker. And this one's got our golf logo. See, it's actually the foca or the seal inside a golf ball, and around it is got motherfucker golfer. It's got the foca in there, or the seal, and she's carrying the 18-hole pin. She's a winner. And also the back, let me do it on this side. It's got the logo right there. Well, anyway, you gotta believe me. It's got a. Well, they got another one here. See this one. Let me bring it down. Oops, everything went down. So this is one kind. I think this is $34.99, and this one may be $29.99. This is a different brand of clothes. See, that's the back. Let me show you. That's a 1-inch logo on the back, and then on the left sleeve, which is a short sleeve. This is performance polo, by the way. There is the motherfucker logo, motherfucker golfer logo. See, rotate, take this off. There you go, motherfucker golfer. So we got this on our website as well, and the front is very nice, very elegant, like this one. This is in black. On the gray shirt, this is a different brand. It's got double tone. See, this is gray with black. This one is navy, dark navy with white, and it's got the foca or the seal in white at the front, right there. On my heart. Whatever. So anyway, you can go to a store, Shopify store, or you can go to our website. There's also a link on the YouTube channel under our bio right there. We got the link to the actual website, crane-productions.com. And on the third tab from the left, you click on that, and that's the Craneware tab. Cranewares. I'm Crane. I'm wearing my wear, my clothing, my clothes. So anyway, you can go there and then go to the bottom of the page, past the Shopify logo, and click on that, and that will take you to our Shopify store. And we got like 18 or 20 items in there. Apparel, we got shirts, we got hoodies, we got performance hoodies, we got a fishing line, which you can see right there. See that? There's the fishing logo. I'll bring it back in a future podcast. So this is our podcast, and going back, that was just the commercial break of motherfucker. Why? because the seals do that. If you have gone to a seal show in like an aquarium or something, you see that the guy goes, "Here's the fish, do it for me." And the seal stands up, and go, clapping. That's why it is, man. How did I come up with this logo right here, with this mode foca? Well, I was in one of my jobs, my previous job. This is like maybe 2 3 years ago when I first came to the idea. I used to have the idea paper where I wrote it down. I may bring it for a future episode, and I can show you how I came up with the idea for the Modefoca logo. So anyway, pues, Modefoca is how you read it in Spanish. If you read it in Spanish, you read Modefoca. Let me see if I got something. Well, pues, there it is. See, Modefoca. And in English, you read mode foca. If you say 3 times as mode foca, mode foca, mode foca, what does that sound like? I'm not saying a bad word. It just sounds like one. But I love it because of the thing. Spanish English, you know, I say this in English, I say this in Spanish. Mode foca. Samuel L. Jackson, you should wear this apparel. Give me your address so I can send you stuff. I'll send you a star kit to all of you guys out there, to all of you, um, the guys who put us to buy stuff. Who are these guys? Streamers. Yeah. And what do? They influence us. To all those influencers out there, if you like to have our apparel, I'll send you a starting kit. It's got t-shirt, it's got the golf shirt, one hat, a hoodie, and a performance hoodie. And you can just show it everywhere. Hey, look at this, mother. I'm a motherfucker. You live in mode fucker, in seal fashion, in seal mode, like the seals do. So going back to football, not soccer. So we're gonna have the World Cup here. I would like to go to a game, but have you seen the prices on that thing? Who sets the prices? Football, not soccer, is for the regular average guy. The guys that always go to the games, they every week that when they get paid, or every other week when they get paid, whenever they get paid, they go buy their tickets, or they buy the yearly annual tickets to go watch their favorite team. And what happens when it's time for World Cup? Those guys are left behind. Why? Because they cannot pay those prices. Have you seen the prices? I've seen them, and it was, I don't know, it's, it's close to $1,000 to go to a game. That is crazy, man. You know what you can do with $1,000 in any country? Because there's people that are going to see in Mexico, football, not soccer, football is like a religion. They like going to the World Cup wherever it is. They sell their cars, their houses, leave their jobs for months to go watch Mexico, who has never won nothing in the World Cup. They have never gone past, they have never been in the semifinals. Never. When there was home games like in Mexico 1970, which held the World Cup, and in Mexico 1986, they went to the quarterfinals on those two. It was less teams. Well, in 1986, it was the first time that there was 32 teams, but in 1970, I believe it was 24 teams. They've been raising the number of teams for these World Cups. So that's crazy. Mexico at home, the best they've done was being in quarterfinals and then losing. And both times they got the sixth place of the World Cup. But outside of Mexico, they never reached the fifth game, which is the 3 games. So, the World Cup is divided in groups of 4. This new one is going to be 48 teams, almost 50 for the first time ever. The last, I don't know, 10 or whenever the last World Cups have been 32 teams, and that seems to be perfect. It's 8 groups of 4, round robin. Every group, all they play out against each other. It's 3 games per team, and the first 2 on each group qualify for the round of 16s, or like to say in Mexico, octavos de final. Why octavos? Eights, because it's 8 games, 16 teams. In the United States, they call it round of 16. Okay. So Mexico always had made it to that one, but they never won it. They have never won it except when they play home in Mexico 70 and in Mexico 86. Mexico 70, who won? Brazil. Mexico 86, who won? Argentina with the ratero, thief, bad guy, Maradona, who everybody loves. I hate him because he's a cheater. He was a cheater. He cheated on that goal that he touched the ball with his hand. The referee, okay, penalty or oh no, goal. It was goal. He touched the ball. He went over the. I think it was this was Germany or whoever it was they were playing against, and he scored a goal after that. He called it a header. And in Argentina, they know it was a hand there. They call it the hand of God, la mano de Dios. Come, suck my. That's Argentinians are effing cheaters. There's a bunch I like that are good players and they don't do this kind of crap. But most of them, they're sore losers like Maradona and Messi. I don't like Messi. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo is 2,000 times better. Messi, they're always helping. Infantino, corrupt guy. He's always helping Messi trying to win everything. In Cristiano is a better player. He's in best shape. He's older than Maradona and he's still running like a gazelle. He's a great player. He's going to continue playing 4 more years. Messi is done. He's 36. He is done. 36 to 30. I don't know. He's younger than Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's not going to be able to make it past this because since his last games here at the League's Cup, well, they gave him everything all the way to the championship game. When what the Seattle did, boom, 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 3-0, Miami, you're out. And what are Miami? Full of Messi's friends. Cheaters. They don't know how to lose. They sore losers. Here comes, they call him Pistolero, the gunman, or whatever it's called. What's his name? I don't know. He's from Uruguay. Suarez? Yeah, I think it's Suarez. The one who beat somebody in the World Cup, beat the ear off in the World Cup. He's a cheater. He went and spat on somebody, and they're gonna put a penalty on him? No. Why? Because he's Messi's friend. This is so stupid. So anyway, I veered off really bad. So keep on talking about what's going to happen here in the World Cup. I'm in Houston. There's going to be a few games here in the Energy Stadium, the big stadium that holds 72,000 people, where the Texans play the American football. Yeah, the American football, not just football, the American football. And that's going to be where the soccer, the football, not soccer games are going to be played. And that's what it is. So will I go to one? I mean, $1,000, please. I'd rather do something else or buy me something nice for my wife or go on a vacation. Yeah, $1,000 per person. That's $2,000 for me and my wife. We can go on a vacation for a week somewhere, maybe to Pensacola, really nice place. So anyway, so do you like football, not soccer? I mean, here in America, where do you watch it? Do you have a professional team in there in that city? I mean, we have the Dynamo here, Houston Dynamo, but nah, they're bad. I mean, they won the MLS Cup, the championship, the league 2 times in a row. I don't know, maybe like 12, 14, 15 years ago. I don't remember, but they're not good. And in fact, you go watch MLS football, and there used to be a game when I was a little kid in Mexico that Santa Claus, Santa Claus brought me for Christmas, and it was called Football Chutagol, which is meant it means in English, literally translating like soccer, kick it, soccer, kicking the goal, soccer. Yeah, kick goal, soccer, something like that. It was a little guy, like a monito or a figure. Where you can, it had a little, a resorte, was it what that called? Anyway, in his head, in the neck here. So you would hit it in the head and it would go down and that would articulate a leg going forward and that kick a little ball. And that's what it is. It look like little robots. You will hold it with your left hand and do the head like this, and it will kick it. It's got a spring here on the neck, so you spring it, and there was a lever on the leg that you put the little stick figure right there on the uh, in front of the ball, and it will kick it when you do that. And that's how you score. And you had to move it whatever was closest, whatever player who was closest, he would put their little stick figure in there and then hit it again, and then you can do back and forth. But it was all by hand, so that was football, shoot a goal, and then I'm sorry, MLS. but your players look like that. Even though we have some good players, still it's not. It was just crazy. I mean, doing that. I mean, I went to, well, I like football, not soccer, and I went to this watch the Dynamo a few times, and oh man, it was like watching robots. Watching robots play. I actually have a podcast that already recorded and is out there. I don't remember what the number of the episode is, but go look in my channel. There's a playlist on the Ordinary Show podcast, and there's one of those that is for football, not soccer, in the title, and that would be. Where I talk about this, actually, I talk about also about the football shoot the goal, the robot-like movements that the American teams in here in the MLS do, nothing compared to Mexican and to like South America, Central America, and Europe playing. Mexico is apart from what the United States do. Canada is the same as the United States, so it's just bad football, not soccer. But anyway, today's Saturday. If I didn't say the date, the Saturday, September the 6th of 2025. And what do you do on a Saturday? You go watch some games. Yeah, I think the Dynamo plays today. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go. I don't care. When I go to football, not soccer, here in this city in Houston, is when Tigres come. Tigres, my Mexican team. Look at that. There it is. Tigres is the best football, not soccer team in the Mexican league. Well, America said they're the best because have the most leagues, the most trophies, but they buy the referees. I mean, they're not gonna say yes, we did that, but I believe me, they got 16 leagues, the trophies for 16 leagues. Probably half of those are purchased because they're owned by the biggest conglomerate of a TV channel and that they have there, Televisa, which yeah, they and it's well, if you believe in that, there may be causes for that, and there's um, a lot of things that you can see that will lead you to there's a referee. It's called El Gato Ortiz. Well, they call him the Gato, the cat Ortiz. I don't know because whatever. I don't know why, but he has called more penalty kicks for America than any other team, and basically, it's almost a sure thing when he referees a game where America is playing. There's this comment, this narrator in Spanish that always goes penal para el America, and that's become a meme. If you want to look in all, I mean, there's a meme for that in Twitter, in Instagram, everywhere social media is. You're gonna find a video where, let's say, a cat is running and it falls on the ground, and then they put the image of the referee calling the penalty, and then the voice of this guy, penal para el America. It's so much fun. So anyway, football, not soccer. Make sure if you cannot afford going to the World Cup teams here in the World Cup games here in the United States, make sure you follow, and they're gonna be on TV. I believe if most people in the United States have cable, they're probably gonna be on any of these cable services or maybe live, free. I don't think so because FIFA, the football association, World Football Association, has become more and more for the upper end than for the regular guy that can pay the tickets weekly or every other week when they watch their games in their city, but they cannot afford the World Cup prices on these teams because it's the best of the world. It's gonna be expensive. We're gonna make lots of money. Yeah, lots of money. You are. This is what it's all about, right there. About George Washington, our forefather here in Mexico. And see, he's got the G. It's all about this for football, not soccer now. It used to be more about the passion, the guys behind the ball with the passion for playing. Now you see them play, these players, man, they look like crystalline figures. They touch him, or sometimes they don't touch him, they fall. Ah, I died, but I got 20 lives. As soon as they mark the kick, they get up. Man, I hate that about football, not soccer. My God, these players have lost their identity. So anyway, I'm coming up on half an hour, And that's basically what I thought I was gonna be doing for these live shows. I'm gonna try doing as often as I can. I mean, at least on Saturday, I'm gonna do one on Saturday for sure. Maybe I do one or two during the regular week. And in the end, if everything goes well, I'm probably gonna try to do them daily. But I gotta work too, because this doesn't make me any money unless you buy my apparel. Remember, this show is brought to you by motherfucker. Ooh, 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 ooh. Seal is foca in Spanish. Mode foca, seal mode. Remember, the seals go through the daily activities through whole life, swimming, playing, eating, doing their stuff in the water. Talk about not a worry in the world. Talk about a great life. That's what I said. Live in seal mode. Live in mode foca. Again, the jingle. Motherfucker. Ooh, 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 ooh. Remember, this was the Ordinary Show, the podcast, directly live from the metropolitan area of Houston, Texas, in Espanol and in English, and maybe a petit français because I don't know much français. I can do the pronunciation because I had a teacher in college. I'm a civil engineer from Monterrey, Mexico. Mexican born, American by choice. Remember, learn more than one language. It will help you in your daily life and it'll be better for you because sometimes you can speak code words in Spanish that the English speaking folk that don't know Spanish don't know. And you can say, hey, wait, este güey es un tonto. They're not gonna know. And they're just gonna be mad. And really, what you say, hey, dude, this guy's an idiot. Kind of like that. But anyway, don't do that. Remember, this is Gilberto Garza. Call me Crane. Crane because Crane means Garza in Espanol. In English and Spanish, Garza is Crane, which is the crane should be right there somewhere. Oh, I have nothing for the crane. Well, anyway, if this was, I don't know, I need to learn how to put my logos in this screen here. So I can put the Crane Productions logo here, and then I can put the motherfucker here in this corner somewhere, and then I can put stuff around the screen. This is my first live, so I'm just learning. So for those of you who watch or who's gonna watch this video afterwards, so you can go to YouTube and just go to the live tab or the playlist. I got the Ordinary Show live playlist. You can go in there. You can go to the podcast, the Ordinary Show podcast. That's also where this video is gonna end up. And you can go also to the live tab right there on the old play on the all the tabs, and you can hit that and it's gonna be in there as well. And one of these days, I'm gonna do a narration. I'm gonna narrate an authentic live football game from Mexico. And it's go something like, I'm gonna talk about Tigres, so it's gonna be something like that. Y un niño la despeja, la tiene Gómez Ayala. Ayala la pasa para donde está Damián Álvarez por izquierda en un cambio de juego espectacular. La recibe, se burla uno, entra por derecha a izquierda. Dale, le da un desmane, un desgate a la izquierda, centra, llega Guiñac de chilena. ¡Gol! De los Tigres, Andrés Perguiñac llegando a su gol número 375 en la liga, con solo 43 años sigue jugando como delantero matón que es desde que llegó de Francia. Vamos amigos, sigan a este reporte. That was just halfway. I didn't plan to do this, but yeah, I actually have. If you go into my YouTube channel, go to the playlist. There's one for the Hispanic sports narrator. I have a character there called Ernesto Pedernales. Why? Ernesto is just a name. Pedernales is what I wanted to say. Pedernales is like when somebody drinks a lot. In Mexico, we say, es un pedote, agarra el pedo. Agarrar el pedo. Like, pedo. Besides being fart, it also means you get drunk and you drink a lot. You're a pedote, you're a pedo. So Pedernales, pedo, he's a pedote. Ernesto Pedernales. So He drinks ordinary beer. Yeah, ordinary beer. That's also one of my brands, and it's being copyrighted right now, along with this and several things that I have. But anyway, watch the Hispanic Sports Narrator. It's on my channel, on my YouTube channel, on their playlist, and then you watch the Hispanic Sports Narrator or the Ordinary Show, the original Ordinary Show. And I got a couple of videos for Ernesto Pedernales in there. And anyway, I love doing that. So and like you're seeing right now, I like talking, and I don't care who I'm talking to. To all the people of the world that is watching this podcast live from Houston, Texas. Well, not really live from outside of Houston, Texas, exactly 25.63 miles west of Houston, Texas. This is where this is coming to you live. And I was Gilberto Crane Garza, call me Crane, for the Ordinary Show, the podcast for Crane Productions LLC for humanity. Thank you much and watch next time. All right. Have a great weekend, folks, and watch football, not soccer. Adios.